Rise and shine, Southern Colorado. It's time to go fishing. The Call of the Wild Outdoor Adventures is loading up the van to take us all on an ice fishing journey. Skylar is here to reel in the good vibes. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Justin. How you doing today?
Veteran owned and operated. Thank you so much for your service.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
What made you want to pay it forward and teach people in this community how to fish?
Well, you know what, man? I was very fortunate enough. My dad had started this company when I was younger. It didn't really fall through when he had originally started, and when I got out of the military, I just had the dream to start my own business and get it going, and now we're here 3 years later, and we're taking veterans out, we're taking kids out, and we're having fun on the water, so yeah, it's just a blessing to be able to do what we love to do. This is what we grew up doing, and being able to share our passion with everybody else is the dream,
And what's so cool, Skylar, is no experience is necessary. You can be like somebody like me who's never been fishing before, or a trophy hunter catching these huge trouts, right?
Yeah, exactly. We do provide all the gear. We provide a heated hut and everything, especially for our ice fishing trips, It's super simple. We provide everything. We help you land the fish. We take all the pictures and measurements. We've had some great fish landed recently. From tiger muskie to some trophy browns, and we're talking inexperienced ice fishermen. Ideally, like Saturday, we had somebody from Louisiana. They had never ice fished. They'd never been really even in snow except for, southern snow. So it was a little bit of a difference for them, and we crushed it with a 30-inch brown.
So where in the region are you going fishing? Because everybody thinks Colorado's a landlocked state, but there's some underrated hidden gems.
Oh yeah, there's tons of lakes here in Colorado. There's 16,000+ lakes in Colorado that are fishable. We have permits for Williams Fork, Antero Reservoir, and Mountain Swarm Reservoir. It's kind of located we're spread out throughout Colorado, We spend a lot of time in South Park, especially close here to the Front Range and everything, especially at Antero Reservoir, so that's kind of our main base of operation.
So you do a lot of stuff in the summer, but right now ice fishing is really popular in the winter.
Yes. We've had an unusually warm winter this year, right? So we're actually starting about a month and a half late for when we should be ice fishing. Right now we should be sitting on over 1.5 feet of ice, where we generally just under a foot, right? But now it's started, we're in the heat of the season, and the bite is just phenomenal right now.
What is the art of ice fishing? Like, how do you drill the hole so the other ice doesn't sink in and make you fall through?
Well, and that's kind of the science of the ice cap, right? When you're thinking of an ice cap, you got to kind of think of like the tectonic plates, right? There are multiple ice shelves congregating together. Those water molecules are just forming tighter and tighter. So once that ice forms, scientific reasoning, 4 inches of ice is safe for a person to be ice fishing on, right? There's people that fish on it less, but ideally we're looking for that 4 inches.
There's some physics involved.
There's a lot of science into it, right? And so that's like what we do with a lot of the kids groups, is we go through the science of how the ice forms, the weather patterns, and what it does to the ice with the wind, the heat, the cold, right? Like there's a lot of radiational cooling into the ice. So like it can form even though it's above freezing during the day because of that lake water being so cold.
And you're doing something special for veterans, right? You're taking them out
we do.
for free?
Yeah, we do. We offer a lot of free veteran trips, and then we also work with Hometown Heroes.
Wow.
They're a great veteran organization, and we do a lot of trips with them, especially for fly fishing and ice fishing. So like that's a great way to get on and have some fun with us,
Yeah, thanks so much, Skylar. Thanks for paying it forward. Thanks for letting me hold this. I hope I didn't break it.
No, you're good. You're good.
You'll have to take me out of the ice eventually.
Yeah, of course.
This was a lot of fun.
You'll have a lot of fun.
Whether you are a first-timer or a trophy hunter, there's something for everyone. The website is teamwildoutdoor.com. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Justin.